Good morning. It's the end of June. Today's June 30th, 2011, and welcome. This is Cliff Potts once again. We're going to be discussing Bradley Manning, and we're going to be discussing the group known as Anonymous. And a few other things coming up behind that, so stay tuned. I'd like to talk a moment about Bradley Manning. As you may know, Bradley has been arrested and charged for releasing sensitive government information through WikiLeaks. Now, WikiLeaks is not a site that I go to very often. I guess I should check them out, but the deluge of information is not something that I want to delve into. I have enough on my plate right now, as you may know. But it seems to me it's definitely worth a visit. Now, having said that, Bradley Manning is in custody of the United States government. And as of the last reports I have heard, he is being psychologically and emotionally abused. What I have the biggest issue with Barack Obama over this one is that Private Bradley Manning was given specific instructions by the president that the United States of America under Barack Obama was going to be a transparent government. Now, I understand that certain transparency may be embarrassing, like finding out that the Tonkin Gulf incident never happened and the Vietnam War was a fraud. But now, Mr. Transparency, Mr. Barack Obama, President Barack Obama, is allowing the U.S. military to abuse somebody who was following a presidential order. Now, what does that tell you about the Commander-in-Chief of the United States military right now? That he is talking out of both sides of his mouth, that he wants transparency, but in reality, he doesn't. And what constitutes transparency in the Obama administration then? Either you're open or you're not. You will have to figure this one out yourself. Now, I want to get on with something else. It concerns Anonymous. Now, quite frankly, because of my own background and what I'm studying right now, coming out in support of Anonymous puts me in a rather precarious position. But I support them at least in principle, if not in action. And I think they are clever. Now, I was talking to, on Facebook, a friend of mine, Elizabeth Dorsett. You may remember her as the citizen journalist who did much of the photography and video work in Dallas in the springtime of 2011. This is her take on Anonymous. The bottom line is that government thought it was smarter than its people due to being able to control so many. But it forgot the forgotten. And now it all will backfire on them. It has been said many times before, legion is many. To cut off one will just create 10 more due to the anger that will spread over the misuse of government time on trying to lie. Peaceful, yes. But forgiving, no. Forgetful, no. Internet karma is a bitch, so they might want to start clearing up their acts. Because truthfully, by actions taken recently, we are just really playing by the rules that they have set up for us. They do wrong and expect no consequences. We do wrong, and they forcefully apply many consequences. Now, how the tables will turn as many seem to be having the realization on the true society we live in. And of course, this was my response to Elizabeth's note. I agree with her more. I've said many times over the years, it's impossible to have the kind of control which the governments want to have. There's too many variables at play. She is absolutely right. We play by their rules, and they screw us. Mind you, it has to be repeated. We are playing by their rules. If they don't like those rules, then they need to change them in such a way as not to provoke retaliation. The bottom line for me, as far as I can tell, the system which they broke here in the U.S. is broken. Heavy-handed official reprisal and oppression will not fix a broken system. One stands with the people, or one stands with the oppressors. That is the kind of choice we have. Now, over the past few days, I have told you that I am offering myself up as a sacrificial lamb or a scapegoat for the sake of the nation in regards to running for president in 2012. And the reason I say that, somewhat tongue-in-cheek as it were, is simple. If Barack Obama loses his bid for a second term, then he can always blame myself and my running mate Kim for his loss of the office. And that way he has an excuse. Be that as it may, I leave you with this thought. Why is it that your average American citizen cannot run for president of his own nation in a representative democracy as we have in the United States today? And why shouldn't someone like myself and my running mate Kim run for office? Why is that such an anomaly? You tell me. Look forward to hearing from you. As always, go to our website. It is writein-righton.org. And if you want to leave a comment on there, you get something posted on air or an issue you'd like us to look at, be more than happy to do so. As always, thank you very much for your time, and may your God go with you. I'll talk to you later.